when the crew started to see some of this paranormal activity that was almost reminiscent of poltergeist, I started to fear for their safety. And the fact that we found these videotapes where we did kind of solidifies that as well. But when Brent started to lose it is when I started to really get afraid for the crew. I have a feeling that things were going to go south very quickly, and they really did. So we present the ending of the our found footage films, and again, it's up to you to make the decision on whether what you see is real or not. Welcome back, my players. When we last left off, Brent was pounding on the door. You had a candle lit in the middle that was supposed to protect you from spirits, and so far it has. You were last discussing on where the body of Mrs. Bennett could possibly be, because the ritual calls for you to go there. I pick up with you. As you will.
Fuck. Brent's still outside. We need to find this fucking body. Alright. Talk to me, Bob. What the fuck is it?
Look, nothing ever good happens out in the woods. I don't believe that the body is out in the fucking woods.
Nothing good happens? Nothing good happens in the haunted fucking house either, Bob.
We are gonna die. Jason,
Doctor, check
do
these
you
notes.
have anything?
Maybe your experience with all of the your doctorate experience might lend a hand to looking in these notes here. I haven't found anything myself.
I made that shit up. I'm not a doctorate. I went to night school. I went to community college. Night school. I don't know shit.
No, you're the doctor. Here, take a look.
Okay. All right. I take the book. JW.
You played the role long enough, Dr. von Zippenheim. Just one more fucking performance.
Oh, so I'm not a doctor, but I play one on fucking TV? That's really helpful, Pierce.
You're damn right it is. Now come on. Keep it together.
Go ahead and do a smarts check, Zeppelinheim. So, Zeppelinheim, while you're doing your smarts check, you all are standing around here, and Brent's outside that door still doing what Brent's going to be doing. I'll ask you what you're doing here in a second, Brent. But as you all are standing there, you hear the slamming of doors throughout the entire house. Like one right after another, after another, after another, after another. And then the other three doors that were inside of your room ended up slamming shut as well. So you had already closed the front door, but now every single other door in your room has completely shut. Zeppelinheim, as you're looking through this notebook, you kind of, as the notebook goes on, right? This is the notebook, not the spiritual tome. The handwriting gets a little bit more and more erratic, right? Let's say you can tell that at the beginning, folks, the person was writing stuff, and then it just gets more and more erratic. And as you're kind of digging through, you do see something about the slaves' quarters. But you're not 100% sure on whether that meant that that's where the body was, where Mrs. Bennett was taken, where she died, where there might be something. But those words, after what Pearson said, kind of stand out to you.
I don't know, guys. It's nothing conclusive. Let's think this through. Okay, so the slaves realize she's just straight up evil. They're gonna take her back to why would they take her back to the slave quarters to kill her? Why wouldn't they have staked her fucking heart right here and then burnt this place to the ground?
Think about the energy that we've experienced even after she's dead. I'll bet this house is a place of power for her. That's where they resided. They brought her out.
Okay, you might have something there.
We could ask the spirits.
Do you think that's a good idea right now? Well, is the candle keeping all the spirits away, or only the evil ones?
We have no idea what this candle does. It seems to be keeping Brent out. Can we save Brent? Can we snap him out of it?
Bryson, can you exorcise the spirit from Brent?
Exercise the... Nah, man. That's not my shtick. I mean, I can try to scare it with the mirror. That seems to work.
Did the door just flap open?
Brent, what are you doing down there?
So at that point, I hear the going back and forth. Their tensions are rising. I grab the doorknob and I'm shaking it now. I'm shaking the door. I know it's braced right now, I believe, but I'm not opening it.
Can you use the speech that you typed in both Discord and the?
Yeah, I want to
chat
hear that. I want to hear that audibly.
You want to hear that audibly?
Dial up noisy, Daddy. Yeah.
I can't do that. Shut up.
So, yeah, Richard Pierce is like, fuck.
That's what it is.
The board was right. Fuck it. The board was right. It told us we couldn't run. It told us we had to find the shit. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
What do you say? What do you say?
Ouija board time. Sponsored by fucking Hasbro. Let's fucking go. Doctor, that's what I'm saying.
Are they paying for this product placement?
They damn well better. We're worth a fortune. Now then, Bryson, I don't know what the fuck's going on, man, but you got something. And it's more than nothing. Come on.
I think he's right, Bryson. Whether you want to be or not, you seem to be tapped into something.
All right, so I guess we're getting the Ouija board out then.
Yeah. It's Ouija time.
It's Ouija time?
Please don't ever say that. Please don't ever say that out loud in my presence again. Don't ever talk to me or that boy again.
Yeah, it's fucking Ouija time. I'm getting told that I brought fucking place of it. Let's go.
I'm going to pull out the board, and it's time to Ouija.
Where's my ending soon button? Where's my end screen button and roll credits? All of the players have died from cringe. Not their characters, but the players.
Not me.
All right, we just need to know where the body is.
Okay, is anyone joining in? Put your hand on the paddle.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm on it.
Okay,
I'm facing the door with the spirit already. That Brent's on the other side of it.
Okay.
You may need to extinguish the candle to let any spirits in here.
Oh, jeez. Are you sure that's a good idea?
The moment we put out that candle, we're fucked. They're gonna burst right in here. We have to see if we can reach out to someone. Come on.
All right, here we go.
Did
Spirits.
you blow out the candle?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Spirits, tell us where Mrs. Bennett's final resting place is. Nothing.
Can we save Brent?
Look, the door's wedged. If he comes through, I'm gonna pale him like a mother. Well, I won't finish that sentence. I think we should take the chance.
All right,
Risk it,
extinguish
blow
the
out the
candle.
Okay. You extinguish the candle.
Spirits, show us the final resting place of Mrs. Bennett. Yes. And no.
Is it in the slave quarters? Saying yes.
Where are the slave quarters?
W-O.
Were they trying to say woods?
Spirits, are they in the woods? Spirits, can we save Brent? Spirits, can we exorcise him? Can we free him from control? What do we need to use on him? Fuck.
So as the spirit is sporadically moving about the Ouija board, I'm gonna take my right hand and I'm gonna pick up the mirror and I'm gonna scan the room.
Do a strange check for fear. Okay, so you hold it together. You look, and you see there's probably 4 spirits in the room with you as you do the pan around. Two of them look like, I mean, it's hard to tell because there's this glowing blue entities, right? But they kind of stand out a little bit. 2 of them appear to be maybe former slaves. It's hard to tell because you're scanning around with the mirror. One of them is shorter than the rest and appears to be a little girl, but there's one that's a tall, maybe 6 foot tall, thin man. And he seems to be the one that's closest to you, and you kind of see him, and he's constantly going like this. Like back and forth.
Hey, do you guys see this? You guys see this? There's at least 4 of them in here. I don't think they're answering the same thing. I think there's confusion in this room.
Is there confusion or is there conflict?
Who else is looking into the mirror?
I'm not. I'm fucking terrified. I would say, okay, does one of them look like he's Mr. Bennett?
Yeah, maybe. I've never seen one that looks like this yet.
Mr.
I have
Bennett,
no idea.
Are you there? No paddle? Oh, fuck. Oh.
That's what happens. You're seeing what it's seeing.
I look around and I'm just like, I don't know shit about spirits. What do we ask him? What do we say? What do we do?
I don't think we're getting anything else useful out of the board right now. We should just say goodbye and try and explore on our own.
Could you at least ask which direction from the house the slave quarters were?
Spirits. Which
the
direction from the house is the resting place?
Oh, well, that's useful.
It's
Wait, northwest?
Like
I'm not involved, so
Yes. All right, northwest. Okay, we need to go into the woods. We need to head northwest.
all right.
it's
Goodbye, spirits. And I would
it's-
move the paddle.
it's the
goodbye.
best information we've had thus far.
Okay, cool. We can't hear you.
Do a wits check. You,
A wits
Pierce.
check?
Pierce. Sorry.
Pierce is about to do a wits check. Let's see how witty he's feeling today. All right. And I am terrified and yeah, okay.
The planchet comes flying off of that thing and skims the side of your cheek, but it misses.
Fuck! Okay, we're going. Fuck it. And
So-
I'm running for the northern door.
Which is the back door, right?
You grab that northern door and start to try and open it, and it doesn't open.
Can we still hear Brent stalking around at the other door?
No.
Okay.
Hey,
We need
tell me
to,
something.
We need to find Brent.
Was
we
the
can't just leave him out there.
Was that underground place, was that also northwest, or was that more west?
The cellar is underneath the house to the west, but it's not northwest. It was kind of like directly west.
Okay.
We need to find him outside. 4 men against 1 have a greater odds if he can't get us in a bottleneck.
Yeah, but what's the plan? We want to save him, right?
Of course we want to save him. I try and kick the door handle.
Nothing happens. Your foot, you kick it, and kind of your foot bounces off.
I mean, are we gonna try to grab him? Or are we gonna, guys? We gotta have some sort of plan.
We get him on the ground, and then I don't know. We fucking shove the sage in his face. Every time that this has happened, when we just hit the person and address them, they've knocked out of it.
Do we have cables in this room still? We could use that to tie up Brent if we find him and exorcise the spirits.
Didn't Bryson, every time someone's attacked us or has possessed one of us to attack one of the others, was using the mirror enough to scare off whatever it was that repel whatever it was that was directing them?
A few times, like Richard was saying, a swift attack or a look into the mirror, and it seems like that's what did the trick. But I don't know, man. If these things were capable of doing whatever they did to that kid outside, who knows what Brent can do to us now?
And as soon as he says, who knows what Brent can do to us now, the door on the left side of the lobby swings open, and you see Brent there, dirty, muddy, holding a tripod. He readies it for a strike.
Who are you swinging at?
Brent Ryson, he's right in front of me.
So you the last time we played, you had a successful stealth roll. So Bryson, this attack's coming on not that Shiver has any blocking except for special abilities, but it's coming in for you straight. Go ahead and do your grit check, Brent. With what we've talked about. Okay, so that hits. Bryson, you end up taking 2 damage. How do you want to use... actually, you're not allowed to use luck right now, Brent. Bryson, you take 2 damage.
Fuck!
Get him! I'm gonna try and run and dive.
Okay, Pierce, do a grit check. All of your abilities are still usable there, Tony.
Are we 2 for 1 special him right now, or is Bryson not engaged?
No, Bryson doesn't count.
All right. I'm terrified, but I'm diving in anyway. And that's what happens.
That's what happens. So you dive for him, and you just completely miss your mark. There's a feral look to Brent, an evilness that pervades around him, and it's just. It is ugliness all about. So, let's see.
Can I take an attack?
1 second. I need to check who's where. Okay, cool. Jason Jasonson, what are you doing? Zeppelinheim, I'll get to you. The reason why he's going next is because you're wounded.
I'm gonna try and grapple him.
Okay.
I just run up, using my shovel to try and pin him down.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and do a grit check. And the overwhelm doesn't matter, he's a CR1 anyway, so... The max you can take it down to is 1. I was reading about the rules on that.
Oh, okay.
Do your grit check there. Whenever you get a chance, Mr. Jasonson.
Just checking one thing on I don't remember my skills for this.
Okay, so that's 1 grit. Brent, are you doing anything?
He's just coming. He's just trying to grab me. He's not actually hitting me.
He's going to grapple you. It's going to have the effects that grapple you.
Okay, I'm going to step back into the dining room to attempt to dodge.
Okay, go ahead and roll your wits check. That's using your ability, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so that beats him out. So, it's a tie. Ooh, ties. Both of you roll strange. Whoever rolls the most strange symbols wins the fight.
The ties and the die. Bryson.
Oh, Brent. So lucky.
Triple luck, baby.
So you become grappled, Brent. You Jason, you kind of pin him up against the wall. He's stuck in place. Brent, what are you doing as you're kind of stuck there? And then I got to take care of Zeppelinheim and Bryson.
Headbutt.
Okay, we'll get back to you then. Zeppelinheim, what are you doing?
I advance on him, flip the spear around, and with the butt of the spear, try to hit him right in the head.
Okay, smarts check.
Bonk.
Okay, that's 2. Let's see here. So, Brent, you end up taking 2 damage. That puts you to limping, or into limping. That's not going to affect you yet, though.
Okay.
And that damage will end up going away because of the nature of how Zeppelinheim did it. Bryson, what are you doing?
Bryson's going to follow Jason's orders. He's going to go to the central station down here, and he's going to find some cords to wrap Brennan.
Go ahead and do a smarts check. See if you can grab the appropriate cords. Maybe things just get riled up. We'll make it a check.
Also use one of my luck dice.
Okay. And you're just digging around in there, and all the cables that you're coming up with are either they're too thin, they're plugged into the generator, and you know if you unplug that, it's going to shut everything down in this area, and you can't find anything good for tying him up. It's just nothing seems to be fitting for that manner.
Jason, there's nothing long or thick enough for Brennan here.
Use the mirror. See if we can get rid of this ghost.
Use the what? What did you say?
Mirror.
Okay. Yeah. Whenever I can do that, I will do that.
Alrighty. Brent, first grit check versus Jason Jasonson grit check.
I roll a new one, I think, or do you want me to use the same?
Yeah, no, that's why I said verse you. Oh, honey. Brent, you
That's wait, what?
What?
Oops. I rolled
job,
for the central station
Good
on
job,
accident.
Central Station.
The central station.
So, Brent, you managed to shove Jason Jasonson off of you. You use your interact action to break away. What are you doing now?
Half a step back. Come on, guys. I'm just trying to have some fun here. And I shut the door.
Okay. Jason Jasonson? I'm sorry, Richard Pierce, what are you doing?
I am, so that he says that shit and he closes the door, right?
Yep.
Okay. I try and grab anything, like cables, wires, whatever. I try to tie the two, is it a double door?
Yeah.
I try and tie the doorknobs together.
Okay. That's totally fine. That works very well. The cables that Bryson found were very good for that. Not so good for tying up of bodies.
All right. With that, I'm gonna say we need to get out. If the northern door isn't working, then I'm gonna run for the eastern door and try and push it and get the library door open.
It opens.
Wait, try the upper. Jason, you're up at the northern door. Try that again.
I just did, but I
Doesn't
haven't tried the
move.
shovel yet.
I'm gonna say,
haven't tried to shovel yet.
listen. I think we go out. There was a northern exit to the east. Let's just go find that. And I'm like shuffling to the parlor.
Am I able to pry it open at all with the shovel?
Go ahead and do a grit check.
Would you consider that getting my batter up bonus?
What's batter up again? Sorry.
Add +1 talent die to your dice pool when using melee weapons that deal blunt damage. I don't know if that's only attack though.
Yeah, it feels like it's an attack.
Okay.
So you start trying to pry it, and you feel as if somebody is holding that door back against you, right? You're pulling, and the door handle snaps off and goes flying. You push on the door, and it still doesn't open.
Okay.
But you see that you were able to damage the door.
Let's knock the door down.
It's being held shut by some supernatural means.
Let's knock the damn door down.
Even if you get the door down, what if there's a barrier there?
Would someone like to give me a hand?
Oh, fine, fuck it. And I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna say, all right, let's go. And I'm gonna try and like kick the door.
Richard, while you're kind of going up there, you feel this icy, stabbing pain go through your back, and you take 2 damage.
Fuck.
And if you're gonna help, sorry, let me tell you really quick, and then you can say what you're gonna say. Whenever you're done doing that, you can then do a grit check to help out Jason.
Okay, I am now 4 boxes into trauma. What does that mean?
You gotta wait and see. Once you cross over into dead is whenever. That's how we saw in the rule book, right, Seb? Or is it whenever it goes completely filled?
Yeah, it's when it's filled. So he's
Okay,
got
filled.
it's
Yeah.
every 4 damage something happens.
Hit me up with what that is from the book while he does that, if you don't mind.
Trauma is choose one of the following: either remove 1 talent point or choose an ability you can no longer use.
Ooh. Up to you, Pierce.
You're a...
So either you got to put your heart down to 0, or you got to pick one of your skills that you can no longer, or your ability. Say that again, Seth.
The skills?
Either remove 1 talent point or choose an ability you can no longer use.
And then the abilities are things listed under skills, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting rid of Charmed, I'm sure.
Okay.
Question, JW?
Go for it.
I've got this mad scientist, once per doom quarter. Roll a smarts check at CR2. If successful, roll a skill die. Depending on the result, you make a throwable flask with different effects.
Nice.
Okay. Yes, you can do that if you want while they're trying to get the door down. Richard, your strengths are not in your arms.
All right.
They are in your voice, apparently. You're not really helping Pierce. Zeppelinheim, do you want to do that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, go ahead and do that smarts check at CR2.
Smarts check at CR2. Smarts. Afraid. Where do I put the CR? Change the CR.
Don't worry about it. I'll get it.
Oh, okay.
I just tallied up. So go ahead and roll 2 skill dice. So just do 2 in the manual. Or do you want me to do it?
Yeah, you do it,
Okay.
please.
So you turn around and you're over there. You know, probably to everyone else, it looks like you're just over there in the corner dicking around, right? And sorry, give me 1 second. Why is just let go? Let go. Why is it doing that? This thing is haunted. So you grab some of the engine oil for the generator, and you end up dumping it into a flask. It's not going to be quite a Molotov, but you might find something useful for it in terms of... but basically it's a flask of oil. The other one that you make... You are not 100% sure what you did. In fact, you kind of black out at one point. It's very strange how it happens. You're kind of just... You're dicking around, and your eye... Have you seen Old School?
No.
Wow. There's a point where this guy just starts talking, and he kind of just fades, his eyes roll back, and he's just using a voice that totally isn't his. You know, and that's you right now. You kind of finish what you're doing, and you look down in your hand, and this bottle that you have in your hand doesn't look like it has anything in it, and yet it's glowing gently. Not enough to provide light, but it's this almost, it makes you comfortable. Like, it makes you feel safe. Like, not enough to remove your afraid status, but enough to, like, wow, I have something powerful here.
Okay. And these are both just the nature of the skill. Are these things that are throwable? They're not
Yes.
potions, correct?
No, they're not potions.
Okay. All right, great. Okay, I pocket both of them and then turn back towards the door.
Okay. Bryson, what are you doing?
I would be continually scanning the area with my mirror.
Yeah, you see a ghost kind of like hovering around behind Pierce. And whenever you're looking, Bryson, you see over by this door, standing in the doorway, is that little girl from the other room, and she's just staring at you.
Pierce, behind you. There's a little girl in the doorway.
I feel the stab. Listen, Bryson, do you still have the amulet?
Yeah, I've still got the amulet.
Give it to me.
Okay.
Look at me. All right, I take it and I fucking put that shit right on.
You die instantly. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, hold on one sec. I need to update that. Okay.
Listen, there's a presence in here. We can't get through the door. Pick a door. We have to get out of here.
Does anyone remember if there's an exit to the east?
Yes, there are.
back door.
There are exterior doors to the east. We need to go.
Let's go.
I'm rushing through to the parlor.
Well, hold on one second, guys. Brent, are you okay?
Oh, I'm okay. I hope so, yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Do I see Brent over there on the right?
I don't know, Brent, do they see you over
Oh.
there?
Oh, I'm just kind of lurking behind the wall there. If I do see him open the door, I'm gonna come out and hit him. So, if I see him.
Let's see.
Okay,
Jason...
yeah.
Alright, hold on a second. I want to see where Jason's at in terms of damage. Okay, so, wits versus wits. Jason, you do a
Nice.
wits check. Brent, you do a wits check.
Wow.
So, let's see here. Brent, you have 2. Jason, you have 1. Jason, do you want to do anything with that luck?
I'm just baking it.
Okay. Brent, go ahead and do your attack.
So Brent sidesteps out from beside the shelter, and he looks at Jason. He's like, "Jason, help me! Jason, you need to help me!" And I'm approaching him with the tripod in hand, clenching it hard. I get closer and closer, and I whack him on the side of the head.
Roll grit.
Grit. Oh.
And that's a critical.
Oh, shit.
4 damage, Jason. Brent, as you strike Jason and blood flows from his head, you feel the spirit leave you.
Jason, are you okay?
Fucking tackle him now!
Shovel.
What's happening?
I'm-
What'd you
hit him with
say?
the shovel.
What'd you say, Jason?
I'm gonna hit him with the shovel.
Roll grit. Oh shit!
Oh, fuck!
All right, that's a critical against you. Take
That's a
4.
crit.
Take 4 damage, Brent.
So at this point, for a fact, he whacks me with that shovel. I hit the fucking ground.
I raise the shovel again, and I'm like, "Is the ghost gone?
Hold
Are
him
you
down.
done?"
Bryson, get the mirror on him. I'm gonna try and like get on Brent.
Yeah, so you're free to do as you will. Like it's Brent now. I'm not controlling him at all.
I'm not resisting.
Okay, yeah, I'll run out, push past Jason, and start looking at him through the mirror.
There doesn't seem to be anything around him right now. Although there is a... How do I want to say this? It's not that there's a ghost around him, but there is a taint, almost. How can I describe it? It's like when you look at the mirror, you end up seeing a blackness around him that does not seem to be the ghost pulling his strings. There's a darkness that's clung to him.
Does he look afraid?
I don't know, Brent, do you look afraid?
Wait a minute.
Maybe try giving him the necklace.
Okay, I might be an idiot, but it says I have 2 armor.
Now you do, and we'll talk about that as it happens. I'll let you know when it happens.
Sorry. I thought it was there the whole time. I've been ignoring it.
Nope.
Okay. I shake Brent, and I'm like, get it together. We need to get into those fucking woods. Nobody get got. Everybody stays close. Bryson keeps the mirror up. All right?
Whoa, hang on. This camera, it's been recording the whole time.
And?
I don't know. I don't remember anything. At least I got this though.
You fucking jumped us. Play it back, but we need to move.
All right, I'm on. I got you. I'm gonna watch this.
I'm like limping visibly, like, and I'm looking around. I'm covering my chest, one hand, like knowing the freezing cold sight into my lung one more time could be it. Come on. We've got to go. Into the woods. Fuck.
So you kept
The northwest.
You kept the amulet, right, Pierce?
That shit is on my neck. Yes.
Okay.
Ah, fuck me. I run up on the back porch. Is
Okay.
the door open?
No, the door is locked. Or not locked, but it's not moving.
Fuck me. I go back in through that other door and go and grab the lantern.
Okay.
They fuck. Oh my god.
Doctor.
Bob.
I'll catch up.
No, you won't. Fuck. I look around and I'm torn. I'm like, oh god, not him and Brent alone. I go back.
Not him and Brent alone.
I can't miss out on the fun. I can't move myself right now. Okay, no, it's just lagging. All right.
It's fine now.
So Zeppelinheim, you go and grab the lantern.
Yeah, and then I double back.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and keep both of them in my line of sight if at all possible.
Zeppelinheim, as you're running, do a wits check.
Wits check.
By the way, there are still 3 dice that you can snag up from the pool, and now I have one. Zeppelinheim, you're kind of running back out, and it's almost as if a cable that's running to that camera in the guest or the girl's bedroom lifts up and trips you, and you smash face first in the wall and take 2 damage.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, hold on.
Yep.
Yeah, that's me at the end of trauma. I'm gonna get rid of my. I'm not gonna use the mad scientist thing again. I'm gonna get rid of my mad scientist skill.
Okay. So, you grab the lantern and you head out. You have it on you. Let me add it to your inventory. Okay, there we go. All right. So,
And then to the northwest.
to the northwest. So you begin to push your way through into that woods, this thick woods that almost feels as if it was planted there to keep people out.
This woods, it's thick. God.
With 6 C's, right? And you're pushing your way through, and you start to see in the distance what could only be described as, I guess, slave quarters. It's so run down that it almost looks like the trees surrounding it. It's falling apart. It's small. You very easily could have missed it as you came in, just because of how dense it is with the tree line around it. And it looks like a stiff breeze hits it and it's going to collapse in upon itself.
I look around and I say, this might be the wrong time for this revelation, but I have a question. We only found one body, and it was the woman who got sacrificed. Who do you think committed the ritual? Their journal.
Why are you asking questions like this right now?
What does the journal say about them? And where do you think they'd be right now? Especially if they knew where to perform the opposite rite. in the woods. I could have a gun.
Richard, I swear to God, if you've just cursed us right now, I'm gonna kill you myself.
Cursed! I'm gonna die from a stiff fucking breeze at this rate. Get it together, Bob.
Get it together. We need to get in here and do this rite of binding.
You're right.
I'm ready with my shovel. Someone open this door.
I look around my companions. Does anybody look like they're particularly like scared at the moment?
You're terrified. Zeppelinheim is afraid. Definitely looks like he's on the fear side.
I got my camera out and
I'm
recording.
gonna look at Zeppelinheim. Listen, we just have to be brave. One more fucking room, one more fucking triumph, and we're gonna come home as heroes, okay? We're Odysseus, goddammit. And I'm gonna use my snap out of it on him.
You are no longer afraid, and Pierce, you can drop down yours from terrified to afraid.
Very good.
Nice.
Okay, so
All right. We got this. Yeah.
before you open up that door, I want to take a pause here for just a moment. We're going to do a raffle. We're going to at least start the raffle. So we are raffling off number one of these bad boys. I don't know if it'll come up because of my lights, but Forloth was kind enough to take one of his comics and turn them into magnets. So if you're the winner of the raffle, you'll get one of those, as well as Parable Games is Gothic, one of their Gothic games once it is published, and we'll send that to you via PDF. So to take part in the raffle, the only thing you need to do is be a subscriber and do what it says into the chat. And so let's see here. Why did it do that? Ah, there it is. So exclamation Shiver raffle to enter the raffle, and that will put you into it. We will end the raffle in 2 hours. So even if you're not here, we'll still contact you and hit you up about it. This is for any subscriber, and if you're not a subscriber right now, now's a great time to do so, right? You can use your Prime. Prime has a free Twitch subscription as well. So that's out there. Do it as you will. Severian, if you get a chance every 20 or so minutes, if you can just copy that over and punch it out to the chat, I'd really appreciate that.
Sure. Can you put that command in Discord? I can't actually see it.
It didn't come up into the chat in
No.
Really?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Streamlabs.
Okay, good.
Yeah, but I mean.
No, I got you. There you go. Just I'm more than happy to copy it over. I just want to.
Cool.
All right. So, with that being said, carry on.
I pull open the door.
You pull open the door. Pull it open.
Ah, shit.
So,
Damn you, Pierce.
Jason, you are afraid. Zeppelinheim, actually everyone that's here needs to do a fear check. I forgot about your flaw, Jasonson. Anytime that you're confronted with the supernatural, you fail the fear check.
Yep.
So you're afraid, Jason. Brent, you are not afraid. You've been possessed like 18 times. Like nobody even is worried about it. Bryson, you are not afraid. Congratulations.
How do you do the fear check? Where is it?
Just do a strange check. Regular old strange check. Zeppelinheim, you are not afraid if you want to use those two luck for to become a success.
Yes, I do.
Okay. And I think the last person I'm waiting on is Richard. Richard, if you would do a strange check.
Oh, fuck me sideways with a rusty spoon. Let's go.
It was strangely specific.
And you said there's dice in the pool that can be used. Thank you.
Yeah, there's 3 of them. You can use one if you'd like.
Are they skill dice?
Skill dice.
I will be using one of those.
Okay, go for it.
I will be re-rolling the heart as per my ability.
Okay, go for it.
Well,
you are back to terrified, Richard.
Too much of a good thing. Ah!
So, order of operations goes. Let's see here. Jasonson. Bryson. Brent. Then my guys. Then Pierce. Then Zeppelinheim due to wounds.
Fuck.
This is a terrible time
So,
to do
Jason, you're up, buddy.
Who has the fucking dagger?
I do.
I'm just standing at the door, ready for the first one that comes up to me if they're coming this way.
So basically, you're holding your action.
Preparing an action, yeah, for when they get in range.
Cut
Okay.
them
Not
up like
stepping in there with
cut them up like this is the hotgates. You're the Spartans, okay? Stand shield to shield, shoulder to shoulder. Xerxes zombies from hell can't take us.
Bryson.
I'm actually gonna step to the side of the door here for them to come
Nice.
out.
What? Why do you want to let them out?
That's not how the hotgates works, you fuck. Hold them.
I'm gonna light my last stick of sage.
Okay. You light your last stick of sage. You have next to last stick of sage. You have one more.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, you had two, so you got one left.
Does it give me good vibes? We get hashtag good vibes.
It makes you feel good about yourself. I'll talk about that here in a minute.
Brought me here, yeah.
Brent.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
I am going to
Run
go
away.
over here. Make sure my camera's out. I'm going to stealth. Hide in the trees.
Okay, go ahead and do your wits check.
You pussy.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
So, Jason, this thing comes out, kind of lumbers its way out. It's kind of like, but this looks. Oh, I thought you rolled 3 strange and didn't roll. Like, I thought that was strange
No,
on the
the
talent die.
talent.
I was gonna be like, holy shit. Oh,
like 10
wow.
minutes of a fucking doom clock.
Dude, fucking straight to midnight. Jason, go ahead and roll your grit check.
Okay. I am also going to use my banked luck die on that.
And we still have 2 dice in the pool. Okay, so that is 1 over the necessary successes. What are you doing with the,
Just banking it again.
Okay, so, you slap this thing, and it's like a bong as it comes walking out, right? It topples over and falls down on the ground. It's not dead, but you did a critical on it, and it got knocked to the ground. So, as that's kind of happening, this other one starts to try and lumber over its fallen compatriot, like as if it's not even there. Okay. And it just kind of gets stuck in the doorway with its friend down in front of it. The other one seems to be moving quite a bit faster and pushes its way over those two and comes out and attacks you, Jason. And it hits and does 2 damage as it kind of claws at you and tries to grab onto your skin. So that takes us to Richard and Zeppelinheim, who would ever like to go first.
Zeppelinheim would like to take a step back and then throw the mystery flask right into their midst.
Interesting. Okay. You can totally do that. And it's so close, I'm not even going to make you roll the witch check to see if you hit Jason by accident. How interesting. I need a moment to think about that.
If it's a healing flask, that's gonna suck.
They just come back to life and they're like, what the fuck? We want to be dead! And they just start attacking you.
Look, and you heal the undead, they get deader. You know?
Exactly. If it's D&D rules, I mean,
Technically.
Also, I'm yelling, Brett, what the fuck are you doing? Get in this!
shh.
1 second. Sorry,
It does specifically say damage is enemies.
Oh, you already went to it?
However you want to interpret that. Yeah, as soon as he made those, I looked it up.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. I can do that. I can deal with this. All right, so you hit this thing, and the one on the ground, it just combusts into fire, like it just, right?
Nice.
And but it's this weird flame. Like it's not like Jason. You don't even feel it. Like it doesn't feel like anything to you. Like it's bright and it lights up the area, but it doesn't seem to affect you, Jason. But the creature on the ground is just screaming and scrabbling away, and it starts to crawl its way towards Zeppelinheim, and then it just falls apart.
Doctor, I didn't know you knew alchemy.
I don't know how I did that.
Pierce.
Yeah, I'm yelling at Kingsley. I'm saying, Kingsley, get in this. What, you can only fight when it's us? Come on. Linebacker, show us your moves.
I'm just waiting on my turn, fuckface.
Oh, you go behind us? Oh, I didn't realize you were going last. Okay. But I'm yelling at you to get in. Listen, Pierce doesn't know the rules of the game. He's yelling at you to get in there, and then he's gonna terrified attempt to fucking take this guy's legs. I'm not gonna use any more dice because I feel like that's better used on someone who actually has a chance of hitting. Well, yeah, even with one luck, I can't win. So.
Yep, it doesn't seem to even. It's like thunk, and it's still looking at Jason. So that takes us back to Jason.
Oh, did you skip me?
No, you did your action, which was stealth.
Right, the last turn was. Sorry, do we have 2 turns yet?
No, not yet. That was the first turn.
Oh, okay.
I got you.
Okay,
Don't worry.
okay.
I got you.
Yeah, I got
Don't you worry, Brent.
I know. I was just scared. Sorry.
It's okay. Jason.
I'm going to step over here, close the door, and try and brace it with my shovel.
Okay. Grit check. Just wait. Bryson, what are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna try to swing on this zombie boy that's in front of Richard here.
Okay, Richard, do a strange check while I'm waiting. No, don't use your terrified. I'm sorry, not a strange check. Do a heart check. Bryson, go ahead and do a grit check. Okay, Richard, you are now. So it's the patchouli fucking smelling Bryson Lancaster comes running up to help you, right? And that sage just kind of hits you and like this, and you go down from terrified to afraid.
This is the censor of the gods.
Bryson, you miss. What do you want to do with that luck?
Yeah, I'm banking it.
Okay, sorry, give me 1 second here. Okay. Don't worry about that. That's nothing for right now. Brent, you're up.
Okay. I'm sneaking and I'm sliding, and I'm going to pop out of the bushes, like triumphantly, and smack this guy with the tripod stick I never let go of.
Surprise, bitch! You're gonna hit Bryson.
Surprise, bitch! Bryson.
Surprise, bitch!
Go ahead and roll grit.
No.
So this adds 2 damage if it hits. Nice. So that's a critical, so that's 4, so that does 6 damage to it. Okay.
Damn.
You clock it and you see its head kind of go like to the side, and then it kind of like does one of these and looks at you like, are you kidding me, dude? I thought you were on our side.
I thought you were on our side. I still see you as a friendly.
And so it getting hit by you really kind of got it focused on you, especially the amount of damage. So Brent, it's coming for you.
Gulp.
And it hits, and it's going to be a critical.
Is my attack action an interact action, by the way?
No, you did a move action, you did an attack action, you still have your interact action.
Okay. Can I dodge?
Yes, you
This
can.
way?
Roll your wits.
And then does that count as a athleticism?
No.
Okay.
And it still hits. So It.
Wait, I rolled smarts. Shit.
Oh, go reroll it. Okay, so it's given the reroll nature and given everything that kind of happened, what we're going to say is that it bites you. You feel its teeth go into your skin, but it doesn't do any damage to you. You don't take any damage on the scale. Jason, you feel the door being pushed against. Go ahead and do a grit check.
I'm going to use my banked luck die on that too.
Okay. So the door starts to kind of pop open a little bit, but you slam it shut. Thankfully, it opens outwards and not inwards. And so that takes us to Zeppelinheim.
I step forward and I stab this spear right in this fucking zombie's
Smarts check.
throat.
I think it has overwhelm at this point.
You do, but all it does is it takes it down, CR down by 1 to a maximum of 1.
Oh.
Oh, that looks good.
The maximum that it can be against it is 1, right? So it's still CR 1.
That's a good night school PhD you got yourself there, doctor. That's what I call an expert tracheotomy.
So
my God.
that is a critical. Oh no, it's not. Sorry, I saw it written. I thought that was a critical. So that's a hit. So that does 1, 2, 3, 4, and nothing happens. So it's looking bad. Things do not look good for this thing. It's getting really kind of hammered down, and it's kind of on its last legs. Richard, you're up.
All right. Second verse, same as the first. I am going to make a feeble attempt to slap it. I'm afraid. I am weak, but I am strengthened by the sage and by the importance of this moment, and I managed to bop him.
So you bop him, and you do 1 damage.
Yeah, it did occur to me I should probably not be using my fist on a zombie and try and pick up a big rock. That's my turn.
Okay. And okay, cool. And that takes us back to the front of the list. So, Jason Jasonson.
I'm going to continue holding this door shut while they're dealing with the zombie behind me.
Thanks, Hodor. Bryson.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start kicking at this thing's knees.
Okay. Grit check.
Adding my luck die to that.
Feel free. You hit it, you do 1 damage.
All right, I'm banking that other luck.
Okay. Brent, master of the tripod. That's what I'm gonna start calling you, is tripod, for other reasons as well.
Stop. Tripod's going up this zombie's butt if I can.
Ooh. So attack it with your tripod again. Grit check. Okay, that hits.
Yep.
Does 2 damage. Sorry, I need to do 2 rolls really quick. It's almost dead. Like it is barely holding on. Bryson, as you kick this thing, it kind of lashes out at you and slaps you in the face, doing 1 damage to you. And nothing happens to you, Bryson. I'm sorry, Brent. So Bryson, you take 1 point of damage. Brent, nothing to you. That's the 3 of you to begin with. That's my turn. So again, once more, this thing is banging on the door, trying to push its way through. Grit check me there, handsome Jasonson.
Okay. No luck die to spend this time. Banking that luck though.
And you still manage to hold that door. Good job, Hodor. You're the Hodorist of the Hodors.
Wait, can you bank off of a single luck point? Or a single luck roll?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But you
Two
can
of them
only bank
convert
luck. 1 luck is the
Yes.
only the max you can bank.
Yeah, unless you have a talent where you can only bank 1.
And then, so this other one, Brent, you're still the most dangerous, and so it attacks you. Actually, Bryson, it hit you. I think it's going to come... Oh man, actually I should be attacking Richard, but that's okay. Bryson, we're going for you, buddy. We're going for you, Bryson.
Cool.
It hits. It does. So it kind of chomps down on you as well. It leans forward, right? You're kicking it, and it kind of slapped you in the face. And it does... Sorry, I'm looking for it. It does two damage to you. So it slaps you and it goes nyah with its kind of bent head and chews on your arm. So that takes us to Zeppelinheim.
Stab it again.
Stab it again. Smarts check.
Can I bank that luck?
Yeah, you can, if you don't have any luck banked right now, yes. You already have a luck banked. You can only bank one luck.
Do I?
Yeah, it's in your sheet. All right. So tell me what happens to this thing, Zeppelinheim.
Again, stab straight at its neck, and the force of the blow just takes its head clean off with hanging, I don't know, nerve endings and shit.
The last tendrils of the skin near its spine holds it together as it kind of flops backwards, and this goopy kind of blackness spills out of it, and it falls backwards and doesn't move anymore. And yet the door still continues to kind of bang around. You still got one back there.
Hold on, Jason. Keep that door shut. I think
Is everyone ready? I'm holding it back, but I'm gonna let it out.
Let's take this mofo.
So are we still in combat with the door shut?
We would. I guess that's an interesting question. Yes, you're still taking turns, but it's kind of a free form combat.
Okay. So if I was gonna try to fall out and go into astral form, would that be a possibility?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pass out back to the wall, and I'm gonna go for an astral form.
So you go into astral form, and the minute that you do, you feel like this area is black with rage. You can see almost like this red lines trickling through the air with just energy. You kind of glance back towards the house, and maybe about 15, 20 feet away is that little girl staring at you. And she's staring at you. And she doesn't look happy. Like, she's just staring at you. And you see, slowly moving away from the house, other spirits, much larger spirits than this little girl, and they're slowly making their way towards you. What are you going to do in astral form?
Okay, the only thing I plan on doing is, it says here that I can shift through walls, so I'm gonna plan on sticking my head through the wall and seeing what's in this place right here.
Yeah, absolutely. So you poke your head in through the wall, and you see the zombie just kind of going gunk, 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 and you see a complete mess in there. Right? There's a couple of animal carcasses laying on the ground that looks like they were recently eaten. There is all of these old straw beds strewn about that have just basically rotted into nothing. You know, these old blankets that were just probably tatters whenever they were used have just disintegrated into nothing. And there's a lot of debris throughout, but it's basically just a big rectangular single room from what you can see in there.
Okay, I'd move my head back out. I'd wake up. They're coming! The only thing that's in that room is a zombie, but there's things coming from the house. We gotta hurry up now!
All right, let's get in there. I would see that at least the doctor is ready next to me, and I'd back up away from the door and have the shovel ready for when it's stepping through.
Don't like that.
Bryson, you hear that penetrating into your head right now. You just become a target, buddy. So, Jason, you're opening up the door, moving. So that would be your interact action. Are you going to save your move action? Would you be saving your attack action then?
Yeah, I'm getting ready for it to step through the door before I swing.
Okay, so Bryson, you did yours. Jason, Brent, what are you doing?
I'm stealthing in these shrubs here.
Which check?
Which check? Nice.
So you stealth up,
yeah.
buddy.
Stealth.
Kick back the doom clock.
Take back the doom clock as well.
Okay.
Came up with that thought on my own.
You thought of that all by yourself. Good job, buddy. Jason, go ahead and roll your grit check.
Okay, I'm not gonna spend luck this time.
Okay. So that's a critical. You hit it. You notice though that this thing doesn't go down when you hit it like the other one did. It doesn't get knocked prone. This thing is just it seems to be, the other one appeared to be a kind of thinner, smaller. This one's pretty robust. You do the critical damage on it though.
Great.
And so Jason, it's on you, buddy. Oh my God. It misses. It completely misses, and it just kind of topples over in front of you, right? Like it lunges for you, and it trips over the semi-decapitated body of the one from the other, and it just trips and slaps into you and falls to the ground in front of you. Richard, or I'm sorry, Zeppelinheim, you're up.
Stab it.
Okay, go ahead and roll smarts. Okay, 1 second. Let's see. So, you weren't expecting this thing to hit the deck in front of you. It was not what you expected. So you kind of jab forward and lose your footing a little bit. You don't fall or anything, but you manage to correct and jam down into this thing. But your next round, you have major disadvantage.
What if
You did do a critical on it. Go ahead.
Is it weapons related? If
Yes,
I switch
yes.
to another weapon?
You are. Well, it's already happened. It's a malfunction with this weapon.
No, I mean afterwards. So if what if my next turn, I just let go of that weapon and grab a different weapon?
Yeah, that's fine.
Would I still have the disadvantage?
No, it's if you use this weapon.
Okay.
Richard.
Yes, I'm going to spend a banked luck to gain 1 dice.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and hit David with a rock.
Okay, go ahead and roll grit.
All right. Additional skill dice. I am afraid. I mean, I'm back to terrified, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm afraid. I'm afraid from the stage. And I'm like, well, David, beat your Goliath. And I'm gonna try and fucking pump him. Oh,
Ooh,
I do not.
And you miss. So that takes us back to Jason Jasonson.
I'm gonna try and finish it off with the shovel.
Hit it. Grit check. Critical. So you slam into this thing, and it kind of like knocks it for a loop, and it does quite a bit of damage to it. It's still there though. Bryson.
Is that sage still burning?
No.
That's a good question.
Okay.
No?
No.
I guess I'll light up another one then.
Okay, so you light up the last one. And Jason, do a... Let's see here. Jason... Richard... Zeppelinheim... You guys all do a heart check.
All right, heart check.
Yep.
All right, let's see if it beats out. Let's see if it beats out of my chest.
So Richard, you're no longer afraid. The other ones, you are still have your fear statuses.
Fuck.
I wasn't afraid though, so I maintain, right?
Your status is you're afraid in your sheet.
Oh shit. Okay. Apologies.
Rally, hold on. Can I use rally?
It's not your turn.
Yeah, never mind. Sorry, my bad.
Yep. Okay, so Bryson, is that your turn? Anything else you want to do?
No.
Brent.
Okay. I pop out of the bushes again and swing it with my tripod.
Brent.
Yep.
Oh,
use
honey.
a luck, maybe?
Can't after.
Oh,
It
okay.
has to be for your roll.
Never mind.
Ooh. You guys, thank you for ticking up the doom clock. I appreciate that. So this thing's laying on the ground, and it just reaches out for you, Jason, and it tries to pull you down, or like try to grab on and bite onto your leg. Oh, wow. Jason, you end up taking 4 damage from this thing chewing on your leg. Like,
ouch.
It's just biting down on your ankle and just ripping through your clothes, and it's latched onto you hard.
It's fine. It's just a scratch.
It's just a scratch. So, wait. So, Bryson, Jason, and Brent have all been bitten. Just keeping that in my head.
Well, we'll have to kill all of them after this, obviously.
All right, so, let's see, what's his damage at? All right, I am going to make an assumption here. I'm going to assume that all 5 of you, one of you can get a successful attack in here and kill this thing. So, in order to keep the doom clock from ticking up anymore and to save a little bit of time, let's see here. I'm going to roll 1d5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brent, tell me how you kill this thing.
So at first when I swing and I miss completely, totally biffing, and I come up with my tripod and I just stab it clean through the zombie's corroded flesh and cave in its eyeball under the plastic.
And it moves no more next to its dead compatriots.
All right, everyone, into the building. We need to barricade and prepare for the ritual.
I have a barricade skill. Would that be advisable to use at this time? JW?
It's up to your compatriots. If you want to use it, you can.
I'm gonna say, yeah, we should barricade ourselves in here. Well, wait. If we barricade ourselves in here, we can't run. Well, I look around. Is there any like other door that would let us get out of here?
No.
Well,
Richard,
I think.
if this doesn't work, where are we gonna run?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Bryson.
You're right, Bryson. Fuck it.
We won't have to run after this rite of binding.
Let's hope. All right, let's clear this shit out and get going.
So I used my barricade skill.
Roll.
Barricade. Okay, wait, hold on.
I got you, fam.
I'm not sure how you do this.
Roll smarts.
Roll smarts. Okay.
I go off to the side of the room and I pull out the tome and stuff, and I'm trying to like calm myself before we start the ritual, hoping for maybe a stable status instead of afraid.
So, Zeppelinheim, you managed to get all this stuff in front of the door, and you just basically kind of seal yourself in there. It's almost like you've built up enough too that you could pull basically like. Let me back up. So you build up this barricade, right? And it's a very strong barricade, but you basically take this last piece of wood and kind of wedge it in there in such a way that if you pull from it from the inside, only you can see this. It'll cause it all to collapse and you can rush back out. So in
Wow,
other words,
I'm
instead of
smart.
taking like 3 turns to move this stuff, it's only going to take 1. Jason, do a strange check. So the letters in the book are just wandering all over. Don't you have a talent die in strange?
No.
Okay. That's weird. Anyways, so you're kind of like looking through this book. You're like, I gotta calm myself down. How am I gonna calm myself down? Let's look at the Tome of Death. And you're looking into this thing, right? And you go to the ritual binding, like maybe I can prep for it. You're starting to see the letters coming together, but they don't come together in such a way like you know you're in the right place. You know you're in a good place. Like you are where you're supposed to be. But it makes you anxious because you don't see any bodies. There's no bodies here. There's no bodies here, Jason. Why are there no bodies here?
All right, so I set the book to the side for now, and I pull out a pack of Band-Aids and some Neosporin, and I start putting that on myself. I'm gonna use my field surgeon ability.
Roll it. That's
That
once per dude
wits
clock,
check.
right?
Yeah, wits check per quarter, I think.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Dude.
Yeah, wits check, CR2. I'm gonna spend my luck die on that.
Okay, still 2 dying to pool.
I'm gonna use that also.
One of them. You can use one. Can't use both.
Yeah. And it's not good enough. Cool.
Well, so you heal 1 point, right? You got 1 wits.
Successful. No. It's a CR2.
Oh, it's a CR2.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Sorry, buddy. That hurts.
Can I light the lantern?
Yeah, if you would like.
I do so.
Okay, so you light the lantern. Keep that in mind. Brent, Richard, Bryson?
I'm so Jason's doing the ritual, right? Or he's getting ready to do the ritual?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm setting everything out for it.
All right. I'm like, oh, Jason, you gonna perform the ritual?
I don't know. I'm not feeling so great.
I look at Bryson and I'm like, Bryson, do you think you got this together? You think you can clap this for us?
Bryson's basically still sitting down with his back to the wall, just like kind of in a mist. But he shakes his head. What do you need from me?
And say, well, we're gonna have to clinch this here at the end. Someone's gonna have to finish the ritual, and you've got the woo-woo with you. So
I spin around the open book on the floor and point to the entry. Bryson, this is the rite of binding here.
Okay. So
And you look at the rite of binding and you see the shape that needs to be drawn, but you don't see, you see the items, but you don't see any more. All of the directions that are underneath of it are just this looping, scrawling words. Like, it doesn't even say what that symbol has to be drawn out of. So you feel like you haven't made that next check mark, Bryson, that you need that body. If you are in the presence of that body, you feel like those words would start to come forth.
Shit.
This thing seems like it needs something else, Jason. There's no glow here like everything else in this house. I think where's the body?
I don't know. Look around. Maybe there's.
You said it'd be
cellar
here.
habeas fucking corpus.
This is the right place. This is it.
I start looking around for any like floorboards that look like they've been peeled up, any like boxes, any coffins. I mean, probably no coffins, but
Smart.
Bryson, it's a long stretch, but can you use the mirror?
I don't know, man.
Just try it, buddy. Just try it.
Take it out and start scanning.
I'm gonna spend one of the dice from the pool. We have 2, right?
Yeah, 1.
All right.
You have 1 left. 1 left.
Ooh,
Jason-
I'm not gonna spend the final one. I banked that luck though.
Okay, you pick that luck. Bryson, you end up doing a little bit of a mirror turnaround, and as do me a strange check for fear. You manage to hold it together, but you're kind of looking around with this mirror, and you see the little girl.
I'm behind you.
Oh shit.
I am right behind you.
And she's kind of like right behind you, right? And she does not like she is staying on your tail, and she does not look happy at all. She's just staring at you with these gritted teeth, and you can feel this anger pervading off of her. But as you kind of continue to look around with the mirror, the area's dark. It's kind of like the cellar. You up in the northwestern portion where there's a lot of debris, you kind of see a faint glow coming from there, Bryson.
There's something in that corner. Somebody check that corner. And I'm gonna look at the girl, and I'm gonna point the mirror at her, and I'm gonna roll my dice in front of her.
So you roll the dice, and it comes up. I don't have this one pre-planned. Sorry. It comes up.
I didn't think so.
It says, "Why did you hurt me?"
Who has the necklace?
Me.
Pierce.
I have it. I'm headed towards the corner that Bryson pointed to. Was it this one?
Yes.
So as soon as I read that, I'm going to look at the smoldering sage that I'm sure has gone out, that's still in my left hand, and I'm going to look her in what I would believe to be her eyes. I'm gonna stamp it out, and I'm gonna get on my knees and go like this.
And so
Sorry.
you're kind of holding the mirror, right, and doing this whole thing because you can't see her, because this candle is blocking every other spirit that's here except for her, because she's kind of attached herself to you right now.
Yeah.
And she just looks at you, and she goes,
Ah.
and she vanishes.
Has someone checked the corner?
So you're up there in the corner digging around, I assume, yeah?
Yes.
You start to clear away debris, and you find a trap door that leads downwards.
Oh, great.
Time for one last descent. All right.
Oh.
Let's pull this shit up.
And so you kind of move everything out of the way, and you're digging around in there, and you lift up this trap door, and this stench of just evil and rot and decay and mildew and mold just comes wafting out, and you see this rickety ladder that leads downwards into pitch blackness.
Let's do it.
Oh, fuck. I can't see shit down here, boys.
Keep it together. We're almost there. Come on. Come on. This is our odyssey. We're about to finish this.
So just follow the passageway, I guess.
So it's getting very tight in here. The ceiling is low. You can see roots from these trees that grew above you kind of digging down deep. And as you kind of round that first corner, you start to see a puddle, like there's water down here, and it's dank and dark and just it's getting tight. It's getting very tight. Like, you know that you can't move more than one person abreast, and things are starting to rub up against your elbows, and it's getting tighter and tighter as you move along, and you kind of see this corner up here where it's kind of closing down and going downwards. And then Zeppelinheim, stop right there. So as you come around that corner, you start to have to go down, and you see that there's water there. and that the ceiling is pushing down on the water to a point that it is so tight that you're going to have to crawl on your stomach or your back to try and get through where this water is.
Okay,
It's squeezing down on you.
I probe with my spear before I go into it.
It's probably about maybe two feet deep, and the ceiling is like, so here's the water level. The ceiling is like right against that water level. So basically, it's tall enough for you to crawl through the water underwater to the other side.
All right. I take a breath, hold my breath, and go through.
Grits check.
We entered a new Doom quarter this session, right?
Yeah, right. Earlier to this thing. Yeah.
Okay. I have a question when you're done with his roll.
Okay. Zeppelinheim, you start to push your way through, and you're going and you're going and you're going, and your lungs start to burn, and you start to just panic because you're not reaching the edge. You're not getting there. You are not making it. And as you do so, you're just scrambling. Your fingers are scrambling against this thing. You feel like you're not going to make it. You increase your fear check to terrified, and you take a point of damage as your lungs just continue to burn, and you barely make it to the other side.
Obviously,
so
stay there, yeah.
Yeah, so stay there. So
stumble out, gasping for breath.
Thank you. That's what I was going to ask. Anybody else going through that? You're doing the same thing.
Before we do so, God, wait. Actually, this might be meta. No, that's only during combat. Never mind. All right, so I'm gonna say.
Holy shit! Thank you for the subs there, Quicksilver 8216. Good to see you, buddy.
Jesus.
Haven't seen you in a bit. Glad that you could join us today. So with 20 flipping subs put out there, that puts 20 people available for that. Thank you for the this raffle that's going on Streamlabs. Appreciate it. Wow, Streamlabs, good job. Get involved in this raffle, right? You have no excuse not to get involved in the raffle. Get in there nice and deep, boy. Quicksilver, thank you. You're a gentleman and a scholar. We owe you big. You're amazing. Thank you so very much.
Hey. Richard Pierce steps forward towards the water and says, "Well, never much was for one for the fuck it." And I dive in the water and I try and go.
Grit check.
All right. Oh shit! It's too late to announce it. I got one. We'll see if it's enough.
So you hold your breath quite a bit better. It's still a very claustrophobic and just terrifying experience, considering how you're hearing Zeppelinheim scrambling his way across and just breathing deep. So you go up to the afraid status.
All right.
And you're on to the other. Oh, you're in the dirt. Get on the other side. Anybody else going?
Yep.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Yep. I suppose that would be me.
Bryson, grit check.
Yep. Using my point of luck.
So Bryson, you have the same issue as Zeppelinheim. You're not a swimmer, buddy. And the fact that you're inside of a tunnel underground with the roof so low that you can't even get your mouth out to get a gasp of air, and even if you could, it would be fetid, old air that probably would burn your lungs more than it would help you. You take a point of damage and you bump up the terrified status.
I just moved it to afraid. I was at stable.
Yeah. You go. Oh, wait. Sorry. Yeah. You're good.
Cool.
I forgot that. Go ahead and move across. Who's next?
on,
I guess
Jason.
I'll go.
Go on, Jason. Brent's like, I'll stay
And
here.
that question I had, and the reason I asked about the
Yes,
Doom
sir.
Quarter is, would you allow me to use my Deus Ex Machina ability to re-roll Ice Field Surgeon? Or is it too late? Because I just forgot I even have that. You said it was grit check to cross, right?
Yeah, go ahead and do the grit check. I will, so given the situation, I will let you re-roll that at -1 die. Does that sound fair?
Yeah, I might as well go for it. I'm just going to do the manual roll.
And we
copy
still
what it
have one.
was.
We still have one extra die in the pool. One last one.
Hey, I got 2 that time. So I think that heals me just 1 with the 2.
Okay.
Let me take a look here at the. I'm looking. So that was your. You did your grit check.
Yep.
Jason, you're a swimmer, buddy. You maybe you've watched so many horror movies that it's like, you know what's a good thing to know anytime that there's some murderer at a camp is how to swim, baby. Right? How to hold your breath and how to be in a tight closed area because it doesn't bother you. Go ahead and move across. Brent.
I step up to this thing, and I'm gonna use my luck, make luck to help me with this.
Grit check.
What is that? Does that give me a talent or give me a skill?
Skill die.
And that'll use the 2 luck to give a grit.
So you don't take any damage from it, but it's still an incredibly terrifying experience for you. It's in a tight area. You feel isolated and away from everyone else.
No.
And so you bump up to afraid status, but you don't take any damage. And so as you guys kind of clear this waterway, these roots from these trees that were growing above you begin to get very thick. They're very, very like they're thick. Like they're almost like vines underneath of here. And you can see what up here to the front, what appears to be what you would expect to see in a mine with a shaft, like where it protects it keeps the supports. It's a support, and it leads, and you can kind of see a wider opening past that point. So as you look,
Hey, JW, so we're in a new Doom Quarter, right?
Yep.
Can I roll medic again? I'm really hurting.
Yeah, go ahead. So where are you? Somebody standing on you? Who's standing on you?
I'm right next to
There you
Jason.
There you are. Let's see here, medic. Roll CR1. So you recover 1 wound.
I thought it was 2, and then for each additional smarts is another point. No?
Sorry. Roll CR. Yeah, 2. Sorry. Yep, 2.
Sorry, I'm desperate. I need
No, I
every
got
point
you.
can get. So if I've gone down to trauma, does that mean I get my my skill back? No, it's just gone until. Gotcha.
All right, carry on.
It depends on where you're at. Yeah, you don't have the trauma effects anymore if you heal and you don't have the 4.
And we continue on.
There you go. Zeppelinheim, stop.
Okay.
So as you kind of work your way into the middle here, you're moving forward. The roots start to move,
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen.
and ahead of you,
What the?
why does it say template?
Mommy?
Let's see here. Let me fix this token. Ahead of you, you see this apparition of this woman staring at you as these vines begin to move. She's just watching you. What are you doing? Still moving forward?
I don't know that we have any choice.
And as you continue to come forward, she backs up into this area.
No, wait. Come back. And I'm gonna kind of push forward even faster for the first time in my life. I'm going to be the first one to...
Brent, wait! Don't
Stop.
go chasing her.
Everyone stop moving. Right where you are. Alright, so... Richard, because of your flaw, I have to pick you.
Indeed.
Do a grit check.
I'm the center of attention.
Sorry, buddy.
Grit, afraid, and I'm spending my banked luck. And I'm honestly spending the dice from the pool, boys.
That's the last one.
Yep. And it was all for nothing.
And it ticked up the doom clock. Thanks. Oh man. So you're kind of the last in line, right? And this tree root wraps itself around your neck and hoists you up into the ceiling, slams you against the roof, and begins to choke you. You take 2 damage immediately.
Oh fuck! I'm clawing at it, screaming it, and I'm almost dead.
Can we take actions?
Yeah, you go. When I stop talking, it's all on you.
I go running back. I take out the silver dagger and I slash at the root.
Okay. While you're doing, let's see here. Okay. Go ahead and do a. What is it? Oh, sorry. It is. I think it's a wit. Where is that? Silver dagger. Grit or wits, whichever one you want to roll.
I'll just go with grit. No dice to roll. Grit check. What does that mean?
You mean you're with your afraid status? You don't have enough dice in the pool. You have no dice, so you got to roll wits.
Holy fuck!
Yeah.
One
so
smarts.
you slap into this vine or this root and nothing happens. It just, in fact, 1 second. It does nothing. Never mind. Carry on.
All right, so I'm gonna run next to Zeppelinheim. I'm gonna reach up for Richard, and I'm gonna try to unclasp the necklace.
Grit check.
Did you just say unclasp? Oh, okay.
Yeah. By the way, did the 2 armor protect me or not?
No.
Okay.
So this root is wrapped tightly around Richard Pierce's neck, and it's just strangling him for all its might, Bryson. You can't pull it away.
No, we need the necklace!
Jason, what are you doing?
Jason, are you coming to like do something?
Yeah, I'm going after the roots with my shovel.
Grit check.
All right.
Yes,
That
batter
is-
up.
That is some shovel.
Wait. I'm like, Jason, save me! I'm gonna use the inspire. Oh fuck! Why did it do that? You get 1 talent dice.
Okay, cool.
Well, save me for the ritual, but I can't. I can't. Yeah, I can't die first. So. Well.
Got 1.
Got 1. So you start hacking away at this root, right? And it chops halfway through it, but it doesn't go all the way. Grit check there. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Brent. Brent, where are you at? What are you doing?
I ran into the ghost room.
Oh, that's right. You did. Look at where you are.
I feel really good about it.
All right. Beautiful. Richard, grit check.
Here it goes, boys. Here for the grace of God go I. Have any channel points in the audience?
Oh,
I am presently
shit.
afraid and dying. Well, not that smart.
Oh no.
Oh, man. Richard, you take 2 points of damage.
I am dead.
So, Richard, you wanna tell us about your last moments of life?
He's clutching the.
Hold on.
the
Sorry.
root.
Wait. Stop. Stand by. 1 second. This needs to be appropriate. All right, there we go. And go.
And I see Bryson reaching out for it, and I try and just rip off the necklace in my final act and throw it. As my eyes roll back, and like the body shudders, then goes limp.
You manage to get it off and throw it to Bryson, who catches it out of sheer luck. And that tree branch, or that root, just begins to wrap around, more around your neck, and more reach down across your body and begin to pull you up into the dirt. And your body slowly sinks upwards.
Fuck!
Go!
Run
It
back
looks
up
like
the
he'll be working the
passageway.
night shift permanently.
Shut the fuck
Oh,
up!
my.
Can you do that again? Can you please do that again? Sorry. Shh. Quiet on set. Jason. Hold on. You fucker. Jason. Action.
It appears that Dick Pierce will be working the night shift permanently.
You suck, Jason!
So, as you guys begin to work your way back into there, you see Mrs. Bennett is floating, watching you, and she has a look of mischievousness across her awful face. What are you guys doing? So as you kind of come into what Brent's called the ghost room, you see that there's a caved in area over here. And what this used to be was a staging ground after the house for the slaves to come to before continuing on through the Underground Railroad. This is the place where they would their last kind of rest, and it kind of resembles that. It's a wide open area. There's some old candle places for candles and everything. None of that is obviously lit. It's dark in here. There's a smell of rot and decay. And Mabel's just kind of floating around and staring at all of you as you come into the room.
These are these like candelabras or what
Yeah,
are
that's
these?
the word. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah.
Check the
Okay,
book.
would-
Check, are the runes? The inscription? Is it legible? Ignore her.
Don't you hear her?
Bryson, I
Does she
think you
sound
read the book
beautiful?
Brent, you need to pull your shit together, motherfucker, or I'm gonna put this spear right through your fucking heart.
There's the candelabra. They're in the same pattern as the symbols in the book. Bryson, take another look and see if you can figure this out.
Yeah. He's thinking. I'm gonna pull out the book, bro. I swear to fucking God.
So you pull out the book, and this noise is just penetrating through your head, right? And it
Yeah.
begins to come together. And it says, it shows the symbol, but it says it must be drawn in the blood of those who wish to commit the ritual. And so in order to get that amount of blood, you're going to have to do 3 points total of damage.
Oh, damn it. If only we had Richard's corpse right about now.
Units in there, very full.
Zeppelinheim, we need blood on that dagger to write the ritual, man.
Hey, man, I don't have a lot to spare, all right? This is not gonna be a...
Brent! Fuck him up!
Hold on, wait. What?
A designation of Brent or an order for Brent to fuck him up? I need to know.
Listen, if the thing that we need is blood from the people that are committing the ritual, and Brent's ass is over here saying, "Oh, listen how beautiful she's singing," no shit, we're gonna stab his ass.
Yeah, I don't want to do the ritual, dumbass. See how that works for you.
Oh yeah, Brent wants to stay here forever. He's not
Brent
being
loves
forced.
it, bro. He's hard
Yeah.
as a rock.
Oh, fuck.
I cannot hear you, Wolf.
What is happening? What's going on? Who's doing what? Like, oh my god.
We're sacrificing Brent to the Mabel gods, okay?
Okay, Brent, are you going to resist that?
Fuck yeah, I am gonna resist that.
So, Brent, as they begin to approach you, who's going to be approaching to gather up freaking Brent's blood?
Yeah, what?
I got a bad feeling about this, guys. I mean, surely it should be given willingly. I mean...
If that's what the inscription says, then it needs to be willing.
Why don't we just all give up a point, right? Brent, you're down with that, right?
Yeah, Brent, just a point.
I'm not saying anything, and I'm just recording.
I take a step towards Brent. What does he do?
Take a step back.
Oh, you pussy John Lennon looking motherfucker. Okay.
Oh my god!
God!
For a compilation.
Jesus.
You also cut some messianic jib. I'll give you that. JW.
All right, I take a point from my palm.
Okay, drop yourself down a point.
Gentlemen?
Fuck. All right, Bob, here you go.
Another point?
I do the same.
So that's enough. That's enough blood for you to begin to draw the ritual circle out. I got two things I got to handle really quick. Richard, did you see the message I sent to you? Is Richard here? Richard?
No, Richard's gone.
No,
Richard,
no,
I have
Richard's
an empty seat. We'll deal with him then in a second. So, Brent.
Brent. Mm-hmm. Aw. Look how cute you look.
I've seen into your soul, and I know that you desire things. Kill these people, and I will let you go free.
Okay.
You will be granted your heart's desire.
I'm sorry, guys. I have to. It's the only way I'm gonna get out of here.
Kill them now!
Oh no.
And I think that's actually a good spot for us to take a 5-minute break. So let's go ahead and take a 5-minute break, and then we will come back and we will see how things end up with the night shift and most likely how they will be mourning after. There we go, and we return. So, right before our break, everyone got really mad at Brent. Brent was made an offer. And I want to note, Dr. Zeppelinheim, that your lantern goes out. The candle.
No, I didn't fucking have it anymore anyways.
Okay. I know that you had lit it at one point, and I in case it didn't, it survived going underwater, trying to get leave free. That's
Yeah, you said if we moved it, it would go out anyway.
Exactly.
So
yep,
I just left it up
I just wanted to make sure it was clear that way, in case anybody was like, wait, there's a candle, just so.
Nah.
So you have drawn the symbol upon the ground. The symbol is upon the ground. What are you doing now? Because Mabel's just literally watching you. And there's this look of amusement on her face as she kind of pushes Brent to commit murder in her name.
I say to the other guys, right? There's just the three of us, right? I say to the other guys, the ritual. Complete the ritual. I throw the dagger to them, and I say, I'll take care of Brent. And I square off with him.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh,
okay.
fuck.
All right. Okay. Give me 1 second for that. I'll handle Jason and Bryson first, and I need to kind of handle one other thing before that. Jason, Bryson, what's happening?
So I've got the tome in one hand,
Yes.
and I've got the mirror in the other, and I'm just kind of peering back at the mirror, seeing if anything starts glowing on the symbols, with anything that me and Jason are using to set up the ritual, anything like that.
So you a couple things. Number one, did you put the necklace on? You have it. Did you put it on?
I still have it.
Okay.
Yes, I put it on right now.
Okay, interesting. It kills you. No, I'm kidding. As you're kind of looking with the mirror, you see a ghost down the hall that you came from. You see a spirit down there. And then you kind of pan back around to the symbol, and there's the blood that you put down is glowing, right? It's kind of shedding illumination upon this very dark area. But you can see that there's empty spots at each one of those corners. There's a space. It's like almost like it's missing something. And you look in the book, and you see that at each one of those corners, an item needs to go. In one of the corners is the necklace. In one of the corners is the mirror, and then the other corner is the ritual dagger. Not the silver dagger, but the ritual dagger. And that is very clearly written, which you just threw to. He threw to you.
Jason, look! There's where the items need to go! We need to hurry!
All right, let's do this. I think Brent's taken by the ghost. Be careful.
No shit!
Zeppelinheim and Brent, you're squaring up. Brent, what are you doing with the square up on Zeppelinheim? Are you gonna throw down? You gonna get some?
I'm gripping the tripod camera. I have it over my chest, over my neck, and I'm looking at Zeppelinheim and I say, Zeppelinheim, you've always been jealous of me. I'm young. I'm handsome. What are you? Old, shriveled, humiliated.
My man said I'm the grape, you're the raisin. That's crazy.
What do you got, old man? Careful. I don't want you to pull any joints.
No, let's just talk about this. Let's talk it out. I'm sure we could reach an amicable solution. You're right. What am I thinking? I don't have a chance against you. You're the future, baby. I love you, man. I loved all your albums.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
And I try to engage him in conversation. I don't know why I'm saying it like he's not in the room. I try to engage you in conversation.
Well, are you stepping up or what?
Yeah, so what are you going to try to fast talk him to keep him from attacking you? Or, I mean, Brett, is there intent here? Are you going to Are you going to try to murder Zeppelinheim?
I'm going to try to murder Zeppelinheim, yes.
So Zeppelinheim, are you trying to fast talk Brett?
Yeah, but at this point, I drop my spear and I pull out the silver dagger.
Okay.
And I flip it around and I got that fucker ready to go.
Nice utensil.
So. Oh man, how do I want to handle this? Sorry, I'm looking at your.
Make the square. Make the square.
The fast talk's not going to work, unless Brett wants it to work, and that's the only way.
I don't want it to work. Sorry.
So, I'm going to put you guys over here for just to clear you out of the way because you guys are making the square and forming up. I got to handle one other thing. Richard, you find yourself standing in the hallway and see everything very differently. You can hear, in fact, you turn behind you and you can see, sorry, give me 1 second, let me throw him up on the map so you can see him. Other ghosts rapidly approaching.
What do they look like?
They look like former slaves.
And I look at them.
Followed behind by a little girl.
And I kind of jerk my thumb and I'm like, so, we're gonna go finish this?
Yeah. And so they kind of nod and they kind of follow along with you, Richard.
I'm like, let's do this. I apparition my way into this fucking room. I look at my homeboys and I'm dead, and they got meat bodies. And I look at Miss Bennett and I look at my boys and I'm gonna be like, protect the ritual. How do the ghosts respond to that?
So whenever you come into the room, Mabel kind of like looks at you and kind of hisses a little bit, right? But the minute that her other creatures kind of come in behind you, they look at you and look at her. The folks out in the thing only see Mabel. They see her hand kind of go like this, and they turn towards you with negative intent.
And
except for the little girl. The little girl is kind of standing back behind them and watching. In fact, she kind of scuttles around to the side, and you can see she's watching Bryson.
All right. And I'm just getting with, I'm Richard Pierce, deceased, the night shift. You and I are part of the morning after. Now, you haven't signed your waivers, but I can give you one exciting single opportunity contract. We scrub that bitch out. We screw off to whatever's next. And I imagine they're about to beat my ass, but I don't really have an anti-ghost kung fu set ready here, so I'm gonna see if that one works.
Do a heart check.
All right. You know what the real joke here is? I have a question.
Yeah.
Do I still have my trauma, or do I gain my 1 talent dice for charming people?
Oh no, you get that 1 talent die to charm them.
Excellent. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's fucking go. I have a banked luck. Can I spend that?
Yeah, and you're not afraid anymore. Your health is back to 0. Like you
Wonderful. All right.
All right, cool. I'll tell you what happens with that in a minute. Jasonson, what are you doing? I haven't heard from you about what you're doing with after Bryson told you what needs to happen.
Well, I think Bryson's the, I guess the strongest of us right now physically, because the doctor and I have taken quite a beating, and there's a threat in the room. So I'm going to, as the doctor starts to engage Brent, I'm going to run up and try and grapple Brent also.
Okay, so Jason, you're going to go last then. These two are going to go first.
Okay.
Brent, you get to go first, buddy. You are the least hurt. You're not limping. You're fine. Make your grit attack.
All
right. Nothing personal, Zeppelinheim.
I'll see you in hell.
That hits Zeppelinheim. You take 2 damage.
Oh, fuck. Okay. My turn?
Did you mark it up on your sheet, the 2 damage?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Okay. So does that take you into the dead area?
Yeah, but I was already in.
No, you're good. You're good. I just want to know. All right. So you dropped your spear, right? You got your silver dagger.
Yeah.
And so you can roll either grit or wit to do your attack with that.
What if I reach in my pocket and light this motherfucker up with the oil flask?
So the oil flask doesn't have a flame, so you're going to have to use your interact action to pull it out. You're going to have to use your attack action to throw it, and then he's covered in oil. You'll have to wait until either somebody else does it or your next turn to light him on fire. But that won't need a roll or anything. It'll just be like...
Yeah. I cover him in oil.
Okay, so,
I dodge.
Okay. Then, Zeppelinheim, do a wit check. And Brett, you do your dodge check, your wits check.
So, can I use this luck in addition to my banked luck to do
Which
anything?
luck? No. So
Okay.
wow, Brent. So Zeppelinheim, you try and pull out your bottle and you just throw it and it hits the ground right in front of it. It's almost like he's a ghost. Like he just jumps completely to the side and you miss. Jason.
I think I'm just gonna swing at him with my shovel.
Get up in there then, boy.
Try and do some damage.
Grit check.
Jason, your parents were uncreative.
Yeah, your Yoko Ono phase totally sucked.
I meant to spend luck on that. Oh well.
So that hits. It's going to do 4 damage to him. Brent, mark that up on your sheet. 4 damage.
Yep.
So that takes you into trauma, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and pick one of your skills or reduce your talent die pool.
Brent, you don't have to do this.
Okay, removed a skill.
Okay. Bryson, what are you doing?
Trying to set this ritual up as quickly as possible. I place the necklace where it needs to go. And the dagger. And I think did Jason put the other piece down?
Jason, did you put the other piece down?
I mean, if you'll allow me to do that also, but I was mostly just trying to get
Then
Brent out
no,
of the
that's why
equation.
I was asking. No,
Okay.
you didn't.
Yep.
So you
I
still
don't
got to
think
get
I
that
have
last
any of
piece
the
down.
items.
So you need the dagger, the
Which is
necklace,
Zeppelinheim
and the
gave
mirror. Actually, Bryson, you have all
Oh, the
three.
mirror.
Buddy. Yeah, the mirror.
Okay, yeah, I'll put that third piece down. My bad.
All right, so you get. Let's see here. So it's your speed is 30. So I would say that you get this one, and this one down. You still haven't got this one down yet. So I'll put you. Where do you want to be at for the end of your turn?
The southern one, the one that's farther down.
Okay, so down here. So Richard, you over there talking, right? You see one of the ghosts kind of like look at you very strangely, and then she just starts to float off. The other one, on the other hand, comes at you and tries to grab you.
All right.
So get rid of all your damage because you're taking a whole new damage set.
A whole new set of. Hey guys, if you're a ghost and you die, do you come back to life? We may find out tonight on the night shift.
So you end up taking 4 soul damage, right? You just feel this burning in your, because that's all you have left is your soul, right? And it just digs into there, and you just feel like this thing burning into you with all of its like cold. It's just, that's the only thing you feel anymore, and it's like being frostbitten.
Yeah, I'm going to respond by... Is there a ghost that's gone over to what's-her-face?
Yeah, and I'll talk about that in a few minutes.
I want to kite this ghost. I want to try and lead it on a merry chase.
You're engaged in brawl. You can't move unless you try and get out of it.
All right. Would that be a wit?
That's a grit check.
Oh, it's grit.
Yeah.
Then I'll go for the punch up. Fuck it. Let's go.
Richard already died, Matt.
I have already died, and I'm now going to don't die again. Listen, this is night shift arrow. Richard's died twice. All right, I'm going for the punch.
Oh, you're going to try and punch it.
Yeah, I just died.
Strange check.
Oh. Oh. Well, even better. I got him acting kind of strange. I'm combining those two lucks into a success.
You're right there, Sev. I see what you're saying. I just changed his thing, and it doesn't seem to have had an effect. Add 2 dice.
Sure.
Not
it
should not be 35. It should be 5.
Oh, I'm sorry. So being a ghost makes me stranger, huh?
Yes, it does. And
well,
so
I guess I've seen stranger things. Anyway, that's
no.
that's 3 successes there.
Hold on a second, please. Really? With the stranger things?
Here I am.
Oh my gosh.
Even after life, here I am, playing host. Oh.
So you end up hitting this thing, and you feel like you feel powerful as you grab onto it, and you basically do the same thing back to it that it did to you, and you do let's see here, this is level 1. You do a lot of damage to it. You can actually see like it almost like parts of it kind of floating away as if it's dissipating, but it's still there. Brent.
Really think you can overwhelm me? And I'm gonna use my talent to give myself an extra skill die to bash the shit out of Jason Jasonson.
Roll it, grit.
Grit it is.
Oh.
Maybe you can.
So close. And you completely miss. Zeppelinheim, what are you doing?
I'm taking to the silver dagger, and I'm gonna sink it straight in this motherfucker's chest.
Jeez.
Can I use my luck?
Wit or grit?
Wit. Can I use this bank luck I have for anything?
Yeah, so you just add a skill dice to it and drop that down.
No.
That little X.
No, wait, it's me, please.
So an additional skill die, so 2 skill die, yeah?
Yep.
Oh no.
No, additional skill dice, so 1.
Right, additional skill dice.
Yeah. Okay, come on, motherfucker.
Oh, nice. So, Brett, I need you to do a grit check.
Okay.
Okay, so you put this knife into him deep, right? Brett, you take 2 damage, but you also have bleed 2.
What's that?
Basically, he's bleeding out. If he doesn't stabilize that, the next round he's dead.
Oh! Nice!
Jason, you're up.
Alright. I'm spending my luck and swinging the shovel.
so that's 2, right?
2 success, yeah.
Hey, Richard, you might have to watch your back here in a second.
Brent, incoming shovel to face.
Ooh.
You take.
Dodge.
Okay. Roll wits. That's 2, 3. If you're gonna, are you gonna hire? Sorry, that's 2. How are you gonna use that luck? You want to take back the clock?
No. What? Can I take it forward? I'm gonna make it.
I would let you take it forward.
I'll take it forward. Yeah. Fuck it.
Oh fuck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, that was it. That was it.
14. You were at 14, and that takes it to 15. So let's see here. 2.
No.
So that's 2. So we got a tie. So I need Jason and I need Brent to both roll strange. Whoever rolls higher wins.
Come on, Jason.
Brent, 1 strange.
Does my afraid status affect this?
No, this is just a strange check. Just a regular old straight. So Brent dodges out of the way. Bryson, what are you doing?
I'm looking to that last position.
So, you see this ghost and your basically penultimate enemy. They almost appear to be arguing, right? Like you can't hear anything. This ghost is actually appearing in and out of the material plane, and you see her attention changes for just a moment as you get close and add that item. And she lashes out and she like basically points at you. Sorry, I have to check. And this searing bolt of energy flies out of her hand and strikes you, Bryson, right in the chest. And it does 3 damage.
Ouch.
By the way, I want to note just for Richard so he feels like he understands that what he did something. That should have been 6, but because of the distraction she has from that other ghost pestering her, it was half.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh yeah, baby.
All right, so that takes us back to Richard.
All right. I'm assuming this ghost is not feeling talkative. I looked at the little girl, and I say, "This is your one chance to be free of her forever. Get in here and make this happen." And then I'm gonna just try and rip this thing's soul apart.
Just roll 5 dice.
All right. 5. Count 'em, 5 dice.
So it hits again hard, right? And this thing ends up lashing back out at you. And does 8 points of damage to you.
Hey,
But
holy shit.
it begins to dissipate out and falls apart into nothingness.
I am speedrunning die number 2.
Well, you can't move. You've already done your stuff for this round. I mean, you still have your move action. You can use your move action. 30 feet.
No, I'm good. That was 4 damage from second death, but that's neither here nor there. That's my turn.
Second. What? You've had first death.
Yes, what about second death?
So, Brent,
Please.
your lifeblood is draining to the ground. You have the ability to do, first off, you can use your interact action to try and stave off the bleeding. If you fail, you get no action this turn. Or you can accept that you can take one last swing and die immediately after.
Okay, what's the roll for the
It's going to
patch
be
me up?
Grit CR2.
You can do it.
Shut the fuck up.
But if you fail that roll, you get no attack this round, and you're still gonna die.
I have another. I got a different option. I'm gonna see if you let me. I'm gonna try to word it out here.
Actually, hit them, not me, but go for it.
That's what I'm gonna do. So I get stabbed by that silver knife, then pulled out. I'm bleeding. I grab it. I move out of the way of Jason's shovel. I'm like, I look at the guys, and I'm like, shaking my head. I'm like, wait, please, I don't want to die. It's me. Whatever you did with that silver, I'm not possessed. Please patch me up. I don't want to die. Damn it. And I'm gonna use my talent die to add to a lie.
Okay. Roll heart check. If you want to do that, I'm down with that. Roll heart check, and Zeppelinheim and Jason, you roll heart check to see if this guy's telling the truth or not.
Does fear status affect this?
No. We'll say no.
1-1.
1-1. So we'll do the roll off for that. I'm waiting for Jason. Jason, you totally believe him. You believe that Brent is back. Zeppelinheim, you and Brent do a strange check. No afraid status, no nothing. Just do your strange check to see. Whoever rolls the most strange wins. Zeppelinheim's got one strange.
Jason, please. Jason, please.
Oh, Brent, you did your strange check. I didn't see it. Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
Zeppelinheim, you know this motherfucker's lying.
I
Brent,
stomp on his face.
Oh wow, okay.
Jeez.
Brent, do your grit check to see if you stop the bleeding. You don't stop the bleeding. Jason, are you or Zeppelinheim going to try and save him?
No, I step back and I'm going to try and save myself and do another field searching on myself.
Wow. You believed me, though.
Yeah. So.
Do I get a last action?
No, you don't need it.
Oh, yeah, but I still want to,
Hold on. Let somebody die with their dignity. Jeez.
No, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Brent, you're bleeding out, and there's a boot coming fast towards your face as you fall to the ground, and it looks like it's from some community college graduate doctorate. It's coming straight for you. What's your last moments? Tell me about your last moments.
Staring up, up at this community college graduate, and this sensation of, peace actually overwhelms me. As much as I don't want to die, but at the same time, here and now, I'm going to be reunited with her, and maybe I'll have another chance in undeath.
And Forloth, your boot goes stomping into his head, I assume?
Yeah, and I say, frame up, Brent, catch this! Stomp on his face, or on his throat.
I can't wait for you to be arrested for murder.
They'll never find your body. Are you kidding me?
Oh, damn.
So, Jason Jasonson, do your check to see if you can come back, heal up a little bit. So, Jason, you heal 1 point. All right, so that takes us to Zeppelinheim. You did yours. All right, so Richard, what's going on? What are you doing, Richard?
All right, that ghost is gone. The lady's over here. The girl is still watching, right?
The girl is still watching.
I'm gonna say,
and she's not even watching you or her mother. She's watching Bryson.
I'm gonna say, listen.
You're not gonna need that anymore. Once we're done here, you need to tell me, what's your mother's weakness?
And she just slowly turns at you. She just slowly turns, her black eyes, you know, with that weird kind of ectoplasm running down her face. And she grits her teeth at you, and she lunges at you.
Oh, shit. My ass getting jumped. Okay. See how that goes.
She hits, she does 4 damage to you.
I'm dead.
Again?
Once. Yeah, you did 4, 8, 4.
Yeah, that's right. So.
I poof. I disappear.
This fucking song again. What the
Where do you go to next, Richard?
You know, I think Richard has done a lot in his life. I think he probably goes to purgatory. You know, the outside, you know, like with the virtuous pagans, you know, hangs out with Homer, has a nice time, and he just kind of dissipates a little. He looks down over everyone and says, "Shame I won't see how this ends, but I suppose we should leave the mourning for after." As he flies away.
Not a dry eye in the place.
Matt 001 Alpha said he asked you not to die again, and you did it. Good job. So, Bryson, I think that takes us to you. You have you've dropped that last object into there. You've been struck in the chest by an unholy bolt. What are you doing?
From whence you came, you shall remain until you are complete again. No, I read the I read through the tome and try to figure out what I need to do next.
The book says once you have placed those objects in there, you must drag the corpse or the bones of the undead into the center.
Bones, corpse. Oh fuck. Yeah, I guess I'm searching.
You don't really have to search too far because you can see the only set of bones that's there, and it's Mabel's kind of standing next to it.
Okay. I guess I'll try to run around and grab the skull.
Okay. You're just running over there, just grabbing it, just chucking it on into the middle?
Yeah.
Okay. So, go ahead and move over there. So you can see her getting tangled up with this other ghost, right? And they're just going at it hard. And they're just struggling, and she sees you, and she grabs her skull, and she lets out this unholy screech, right? Because she starts to realize that you know what you're doing. And she reaches her finger out again, and energy bursts forth from her once more. And it hits you and does 3 damage.
Fuck!
So you throw her skull into the middle, and you see a glow start to come from the individual corners where those objects are. But it's not bright. It looks very dim, like it needs the entire corpse in there, all the bones.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Jace, actually, Zeppelinheim, what are you doing?
I grabbed Brent said he had taken my dagger out of him, so he must be in his hand or something. So I grabbed the dagger and I bum rush Lady Bennett.
Let's see here. Can you make that? We'll say you can make it. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. Go ahead and do your wit check. You miss, and she reaches back. She kind of draws backwards, and she reaches and slaps you across the face with her ethereal arm and does a point of damage to you.
Ouch!
Jason,
Yes.
you are up. What are you doing?
I'm going to, I guess, help grab the rest of those remains and put them into the center of this triangle.
Okay. So you start grabbing bones, and the more bones that you throw into there, the brighter these corners begin to get, and the dimmer that Mabel gets. And she's starting to shake with this rage, and she reaches out and she points her finger at Zeppelinheim and attempts to do the same thing that she did to Bryson. But this other ghost is still grappling with her and making it a very difficult thing, but it still ends up hitting, and it does 3 points of damage to you, Zeppelinheim.
And I'm dead.
1 second, please. Zeppelinheim. What's
I'm dead.
Tell me about your last moments of life.
At least I killed that fucking Brett. And then I die.
Yeah, fuck you. I'll kill you twice, motherfucker. We'll fight in the afterlife again. Rematch to ignition.
So, Bryson, I assume that you're gonna go ahead and get the last of those bones placed into there?
Yeah.
So you start to throw all the bones into the middle. And you get them all into there, and the edges of this thing are glowing brightly. And the last words appear in the book. The life of one who is taking part in the ritual must be sacrificed to seal the being.
What?
Well, hey, you just gotta sacrifice.
Has to be sacrificed.
Doctor, hold on for just another second so I can kill you instead.
Oh my god.
Bryson, what's the last thing in the book? What does it say?
Jason, we're gonna need that silver dagger. Get it off of Zeppelinheim's body, hurry!
Okay. I got it. What's next?
It says the first person's blood who was on the ground has to initiate the ritual. Get on your knees.
Okay, where? In the center?
Yeah, right here. Right here, buddy.
Okay.
All right.
Are you ready, Bryson? We can do this.
Yeah, man. We can do it. And I grab his fucking hair.
Oh no, you froze.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, gross.
No, you
Froze.
broke up,
No,
Bryson. Bryson, you broke up. It was the last thing I heard was I grab his fucking head. Continue on from there.
I grab his fucking head, through his beanie and his hair. I pull his neck back, and I slice his throat with that silver dagger.
Oh man, this is dark. This is dark.
So, Jason Jasonson, master of horror. Hold on, let me fix your camera real quick. Are you going to try and fight that at all? I'm happy to.
No,
I
don't think Jason would even see it coming. He would be so trusting in Bryson and trying to get this ritual done and the rite of binding that he would just let whatever is about to happen and not see it coming at all.
So, you tell me about your last moments of life as you feel that dagger touch against your throat.
He would probably be starting to bleed out and gush blood before he even realized what happened, looking up at Bryson just with trying to talk but unable to, and just a look of betrayal in his eyes. But also probably understanding that maybe this is necessary. It's the purpose he was meant to serve.
Jason Jasonson always was the best of us.
Yep.
And you see
Yep, he says.
Zeppelinheim, your ghost, and Brent's ghost all see the joining of Jason Jasonson's ghost along with you in this undead realm as Bryson, you see Lady Bennett begin to dissipate into just ethereal dust as her soul becomes bound once more to the land of the undead. And that dark that was pervading the area just disappears. And everything feels normal, except for that you are the last person alive here. The ghost can no longer reach you, except for that you see a little girl staring at you. She continues to watch you. What are you doing?
So she's just staring at me?
She's just staring at you.
Are my medium powers still intact?
Yes.
Are you okay?
We good?
So she just kind of stares at you and she looks at the place where her mother's corpse is and she says, I think I can rest now.
Okay. Do it.
And so
Go to
she
sleep.
She just kind of dissipates into nothing.
Hey, I got a question. Bryson, did you take any damage when you went through that trough to get in here?
Yeah, one.
Yeah, don't you need to get back out again?
He's got a shovel. He'll climb out.
So, Bryson, I'm going to make an assumption here and say that you're probably going to head home. Are you going to get out of here?
I'm gonna fucking try, man.
So you have the leisure of time now, and so you kind of work your way through. The roots don't attack you. You end up kind of heading through everything, and you dig a little bit to get enough air for you to kind of just crawl along the bottom of that wet area, and you emerge, and it's the middle of the day when you come out. What are you doing?
I guess I would leave everything in the fucking house and walk towards the van. Try to find the van.
You find the van, the keys are there, the everything's there. The generator's there with all its gasoline, the other car is there.
I'm driving out of there, going to the police station.
So you hop into the van, and you start it up. It starts up almost immediately, and you begin to drive away. And if you recall the last thing that happened when you were driving away, the road changes. The road begins to curve around the way that it did before, and you begin to head further and further out, and you start to realize that you're probably safe. Until the car starts to speed up. And it begins to go faster and faster.
No.
You press on the brake. And nothing happens.
No!
And you look down, and you see the little girl, and she's pushing on the gas, and she's just smiling up at you.
Nice!
And you press on the gas, or on the brake, and nothing happens because I didn't do this. I've posted it up. Somebody cut the brake lines. And you slam into a tree, and you are ejected out of the front. And you take that last point of damage. And so, Turg, Bryson, aside from the windshield, what's the last thing that you think about as your life begins to end?
So, as Bryson flies out of this windshield and his head smashes against the glass and he goes into this like sort of concussion haze, he sees the little girl and she is floating up towards him as he's flying through the air. And when he finally smashes against the ground, she kind of envelops him, and that same psychedelic haze that Bryson was in when he casted those fireworks at the ghoulies earlier happens, and he starts hearing words from his night shift crew members and the slaves and the Bennett family, and the chatter slowly moves towards a imminent silence as a light flushes over Bryson's vision, and he's left with a soul that is floating towards an undisclosed location.
Nice. And can I say something, JW?
You're muted, Sean.
Go.
Yeah, I like to think that Brent, Jason, and Zeppelinheim are kind of standing on the side, like, you know, that the end scene from Star Wars, you know, like Yoda and the other two, and watch this all happen, and then Von Zeppelinheim leans over to Brent, tries to fist bump, and says, "We good, buddy? We good?"
Brent?
Oh, we're good.
And that's how we spend the rest of eternity. Go ahead, say it, Richard.
Oh shit! I cut the brakes.
As I gaze down upon the death of all my companions, thinking of how I failed to lead them to safety and salvation, I think we should have really run outside for Brent. But all that's left now, after the night shift, with the coming of the night, and the going of the night, the coming of the sun, the dissipation of my very soul, all that's left for our loved ones will never know the truth of what happened here. Is the morning after. Bravo! Bravo!
And so the Bennett house still stands out in the Arkansas wastelands, surrounded by trees, perhaps to be discovered once more, perhaps by another investigation crew. For now, Mrs. Bennett is bound to the area, but the home wasn't destroyed. Perhaps somebody will come out there once more and raise her. Once again, souls will join her in eternity. For now, 4 of the 5 will be staying out there at the farm, perhaps to warn those that come. Or in Brent's case, perhaps to influence them to release her ghostly mama. What is known is that is the end of the night shift for now. So, one moment, please. So, as Judge Wolf, the producer of this show, I'd like to thank the families of the deceased for allowing us to show this film, and we've obviously compensated them for their losses, and we regret all 5 members of the night shift losing them. Once again, this is None of this was edited. Everything is as you've seen it. So make your own choice. Make your own investigation. But stay away from that Bennett farm. Stay away from that area. There's no reason to go out there. So until next time, see you.